Good afternoon. Welcome to the forecast discussion for July 16th, 2014. It's finally here, the drier air mass. We're getting rid of the tropical air mass, driving it out into the Atlantic where it could stay there the rest of the week, and in its place, cool, crisp Canadian air. Temperatures throughout the region range from the lower to mid 70s over the northern interior. We even have a few upper 60s out here over Connecticut and eastern Long Island with some rain. We have mid 70s to upper 70s in the Philadelphia metropolitan area, even hitting 80 degrees in the middle of Philadelphia, and lower to mid 70s along the coast and in the New York City metropolitan area. We have winds from the northwest and from the north around 5 to 10 miles per hour, and that will increase to 10 to 15 miles per hour later on this afternoon as that drier air builds in. And notice the dew points here along the coast are still in the lower to mid 60s, and you still kind of feel it. But look just at Philadelphia. It goes from 64 in Atlantic City to 55 in Philadelphia, 52 in portions of northeastern Pennsylvania, 48 in portions of the Hudson River Valley. That lower humidity is on the way, and with it, very pleasant weather conditions with it. So we do have some good news here. We're going to clear out, and this afternoon and evening, there will be no tweets whatsoever on Twitter about showers, thunderstorms, or anything severe or flash flooding. So definitely a very nice break is underway for the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan areas. Taking a look at the surface map, you can see that cold front clearing off the coast, but we still have some waves of low pressure along this cold front that is slowing down the exit as expected. And so this cold front will slowly inch out into the Atlantic, and as it does so, we'll get that drier air build in. But until this cold front is well off the coast, we'll still be at the threat for a few isolated showers along the immediate coast. And of course, we do have some rainfall over eastern Connecticut and eastern Long Island. This cold front will exit, and this high pressure system will be in control the rest of the week, starting tonight on through Friday. And then unfortunately, these disturbances out here are going to cause some problems for us for the weekend. Not a washout, but a bit of a nuisance for this upcoming weekend. Taking a look at the latest radar, you can see the steady rain generally off the coast. We do have some steady rain over eastern Long Island and eastern Connecticut. That will clear out by later this afternoon, so let's say about 3, 4 o'clock. We'll start to clear that out, and dry conditions will be in place for this evening. No worries whatsoever with the isolated showers out here in western Pennsylvania and western New York. They will not reach the region. They're just a little bit of moisture coming off of the Great Lakes. Not anything to worry about. On the infrared satellite picture, you can see what happens with these disturbances here, drawing moisture a little bit further to the west, and thus that clearing that we're all looking forward to is going to be held back this afternoon. We're going to have to wait for the evening hours to really see that clearing sky to take hold for the region. So tonight, absolutely beautiful out with low humidity. Temperatures this afternoon will peak in the lower to mid 80s and then fall off into the lower to mid 60s, even a few upper 50s over the interior for lows tonight with dry conditions in place. On the water vapor satellite picture, you can see that dry air just waiting to get in here. You can see that moisture kind of backbuild here because of these little disturbances along the cold front. Again, not anything that will produce any significant rainfall, but a bit of a nuisance, especially if you're looking forward to those clear skies and low humidity that will be in place for this evening. A little bit of a delay as expected because of these disturbances riding along this cold front. And I just want to point out, yeah, it's a pretty impressive trough, but it's not the end of the world as everyone was making it out to be. We just have a nice little upper level low here that is diving through the Great Lakes and carving out a very nice, well-defined trough. Now, typically we would see this trough more in the fall than the summer. It's not unheard of to see a trough this strong in the summer. It is unusual, it is rare, but it's happened before. So, no, it's not a huge weather event in the terms of it never happening before. It's just a rare occurrence that we've seen a trough this strong, and we could connect it directly to what's going on in the Pacific with that recurving typhoon a couple of days ago, about 10 days ago. So perfect timing, perfect teleconnection set up here. Typhoon recurves along Japan 10 days ago, and here comes our trough in the east as a result. So let's take a look at the latest model guidance using the Penn State EOL website. We're going to use the European model guidance here. Again, for tonight, those skies start to clear out as dry air builds in. A few isolated showers still a threat along the immediate coast this afternoon. Then we clear out for this evening. Temperatures are falling off tonight into the lower to mid 60s along the coast, upper 50s to lower 60s over the interior. For tomorrow, high pressure in complete control, and the same thing for Friday. Temperatures will be a bit on the cool side, but not unheard of. Upper 70s to lower 80s along the immediate coast, lower to mid 80s everywhere else. Low temperatures in the lower to mid 60s along the coast, upper 50s to lower 60s over the interior, and clear skies throughout the entire region with dew points in the mid 50s. So it's going to feel absolutely wonderful outside, very comfortable weather conditions. Now, for this weekend, we're going to have these little weak disturbances approach the region and move through the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. Now, they're not very organized, they're weak, but there's going to be a little bit more moisture in the atmosphere, so there will be a threat for a few isolated to widely scattered showers for Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Again, nothing widespread, nothing of a severe origin. I don't expect any severe thunderstorms out of this or widespread heavy rainfall. Just an isolated shower here and there, that will be possible in the afternoon and evening hours throughout this weekend and into early next week. Again, not a washout, just a nuisance. Temperatures throughout this period will range from the mid to upper 60s for lows, lower to mid 80s along the coast for highs, mid to upper 80s, mostly mid 80s, throughout much of the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. You could see an 87 or 88 degree temperature in some of your urban locations. That's your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Follow the latest weather information at nynjpaweather.com and nynjpaweather at Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and LinkedIn. Have a wonderful day, and as always, stay safe out there.